So a lot of people ask me, why does prosperity workings not work, or sometimes work, or sometimes not work? So the answer to that question is very simple. So, and on Instagram, I use the basketball analogy. So if you're living in the first world, like most of us are, okay, you will have a let me just okay, you'll have a certain amount of gratitude that you have to have in addition to the more so than someone in the third world. Now, someone in the third world's living pretty bad. Usually, for anyone that's actually been there and seen that, you know what I'm talking about. If not, it just happens. It's just the way it is. So what you'll see is you'll see people do a working real quick, just simply ask for something and not receive it. That's fair. That's fine. Even a lot of your religions like Abrahamism and stuff, which aren't really bad at all. I mean, they teach you good ethics and morals typically, but at the end of the day, they teach you to ask for things from a position of weakness. Now, in any kind of manifesting, or like you have, say, you're conjuring with hoodoo and conjure, anything like that, you're asking a deity. I don't care what it is. You really need to do like present tense. A, and B, you know, a lot of religions teach you to ask for it in the sense, especially Americans, like, I don't deserve this thing, or this thing's out of my reach. I mean, for being a land of opportunity, a lot of people don't really get down the gratitude part. Or, you know, if you say the whole, you forget to say thank you. That's another huge thing too. So let's just say you're talking to Oshun, which is Venus or Aphrodite. Also, I was always told what you want to do is you want to approach it like, everyone gets Oshun complicated. What Oshun Aphrodite is actually your sweet little grandmother, older grandmother, knitting you a sweater. It's exactly how it was told to me by Stacy Jalish. He literally straight up said, the woman's like your grandmother. She made you say an ugly sweater or something that she was excited to make you to make, put in a lot of love, yada yada yada. So, you know, you pretty much look at that, and once you realize that you're talking to that person, what ends up happening is you then change the way you talk about it. Same with Papa Legba. That guy's like old man that wants 3 coins, three just pennies. I keep rolls of pennies just to throw them out to the crossroads sometimes, because you just gotta have it. And sometimes I just ask for just more guidance on things and that kind of nature. Beyond that, so that's those 2 things. Now, when you do that, Papa Legba, you tell him how much he deserves the actual thing. You don't say, oh God, please help me do this, because I don't know what I'm going to do if I don't. No, you kind of go in there like, hey, I deserve this thing, this, that, and the other, and you just kind of leave it at that. And you always express gratitude to these deities and stuff. So that's those 2 things. Now, Oshun, what you do is you just be grateful for what you have. You say, hey, I am grateful for, and whatever you want in addition, like say, even if you're, say you have a job, say you want a job, what you do, even when you go into that job interview, you pretend as if you have the job already. That's how you should be interviewing in the first place. But with Oshun, what you're saying is, thank you so much, Oshun, for, cool, whatever the hell I have, that's really cool. And when you do that, Oshun just kind of wants to give you more, right? Now, we can take this a step further and completely take this out of deities easily. And you should be, in fact, taking it out of deities. It's fun to do deities when you say stressed out about something, stressed out about like working, this, that, and the other. But what you really want to do is you really want to remove it out of a deity by saying, hey, universe, thank you for providing this, this, and this to me. You were thanking the universe in advance, and your pineal gland is literally projecting out the signals you want to give you the feedback you want. And then be really careful with your I am statements. Like if you say blank blank stupid, well, you just transmit a signal out to the universe, the same as with that match stuff I was showing in earlier lectures. You're pretty much telling the universe that you want to recognize you as stupid when you say blank blank stupid. Don't ever do that. It's really hard to take that out of your vocabulary. One trick that I learned how to do, and I never thought that Marine Corps boot camp would help me with this, but it's the gift that just keeps on giving, right? They want you talking the third person. And in there, they're using that to break down your self so that you can just, chill your mind out and just think of life in general, right? And just become part of a team. That's fine. But what I want you to do is strategically only use I am statements. If you're describing something you did and it's negative, you can say, for example, I'm like, well, I am really good at this. So what I say is, if there's something that I don't like say, take out my trash. Troy's really bad at taking out his fucking trash, okay? Troy, there's like a dumpster that's in this apartment complex, So if I want to get better at taking out trash, I'll say, I am the most on top of taking out trash in the world. Universe, I am grateful for being the best trash taker out in the world. I'm going to go take out my trash real quick.